What's up, CSFL? Rhino's owner here. We're going to do a quick week 5 video for the matchups. I got the Demons owner here and the Wildcats, the commish. He's here as well.
Rhinos and I will try to get along for 5 minutes.
Yeah. We're keeping the peace for this video. So we got special matchups in week 5. Let's kick it off with the Blue Jays against the Piranhas. So the Blue Jays and the Piranhas game is going to be special because we have two teams with two legendary quarterbacks. Now, for me, I think that it's going to be a shootout between these two teams because they score a lot of points, and like I said, the quarterbacks are just absolutely great. So for this game, I honestly think since it's 2-2, both teams are 2-2, and the Piranhas look like they may have the edge, but I'm going to go 37 for the Piranhas, 28 for the Blue Jays. What do you guys think?
Go ahead, Demons.
I like it. I mean, 35-28's in the ballpark, too, that I'd go in. I think it's a one-score game, but I think it's high scoring. You're talking about two teams that are all offense. I like it. 35-28 is my call for Piranhas.
Ooh,
Yes. Great prediction. Yes, the Piranhas and Blue Jays, if you guys can hear me, they are phenomenal on offense. Second best in passing offense for the Piranhas, third best for passing offense for the Blue Jays. But I'm going to give the Blue Jays the slight advantage on defense, plus the Piranhas have that hangover that they're dealing with from winning the Season 6 championship game. I'm going Blue Jays.
Hangover. They're 2-2.
Yeah. They're both 2-2. So yeah. All right. Next we have the game of the week. Looks like to be the game of the week. The Wolverines versus the Cobras. So that looks dope. But the question is, who's gonna give way? They're both 1-3 for the records, which is another coincidence. For this one, it's gonna be tricky because I don't know if Benjamin Harris has what it takes. I don't know if he's got what it takes for this hungry Wolverines team that's looking for a win, and Taylor's looking for a win too. The Wolverines have been the closest team to me for the expansion teams to actually get a win and continue a win streak. So for this one, I have a lot of faith in Taylor. I mean, I think he's an amazing quarterback. He's young, unproven, but amazing. Unproven in this franchise league. So going against the Cobras with a new quarterback, I don't see continuity there for such a young team like the Wolverines who's looking for a win. So the who you got the Cobras 6-2. But for me, this is a hard one. I'm going to go 21 Wolverines, 17 Cobras. I think the Wolverines are going to win this one.
I'm going with the Wolverines as well. I mean, the Cobras, the question mark with them.
That's crazy.
Is quarterback is who's starting. They traded Harris. They got McNamara. They started Dorsey, and then last week, and that was their only win. Both teams are 0-3. Wolverines have been teasing that they can get it done. Cobras, they had a good game last week. It was really heavy ball control that they played, and I think the Wolverines can blow a game up. They have some big play potential, so I like the Wolverines 28, Cobras 24.
Nice. I love this stuff. Can you yeah, these teams are amazing. Both teams coming off a win, their first win of the season, so they're both coming in this riding high. Wolverines are at home. Both of them definitely been struggling, to say the least. Wolverines more on defense, and the Cobras now are mostly on offense. The Cobras are notorious for their great defense, and I think they're going to show that this week. This is a game where they're going to dominate defensively, and I think they figured out their answer offensively. I think that they needed a quarterback change, and anything was better than what they had. And Ralph Dorsey's going to revise his career here and take down the Wolverines, and I'm going Cobras.
Damn. Nice prediction, fellas. All right, let's move on to the next game. We have the Vipers and Dragons. Now, I was just talking to the Demons about this game, how shocked I was at the who you got for this, because the margin of victory is actually exponential. So for this game, I was thinking about, the defense of the Vipers and the offense of the Dragons. That's the catalyst for me here. Are the Dragons going to be able to score enough points? Are they going to be able to have enough mixture of play calling to keep the Vipers defense off their feet and keep them honest. I mean, to tell you the truth, the Vipers offense has been playing good too. But the defense, we're going to say that the defense in this game is going to hold up. And I'm going in a very close way. I'm going Vipers 23, Dragons 20 field goal difference. So that's the love for the Dragons. I think they have a chance to still pull the season together. But going against the Vipers who aren't looking to lose, I think it's going to be a close one.
We're on the same page today. I've got Vipers. I can't see a team that's looking strong all around. They're rated 85 overall in special teams. I didn't realize that was a weakness for them. I mean, they've obviously been to the championship 3 years in a row, and the Dragons still have some young players that are up and coming. I got to go Vipers. I think it'll be a little higher scoring. I'm going 31-28 Vipers.
Yeah, great prediction. And I love the score because it's definitely, I feel like it's going to be a low score because both these teams dominate defensively. The Vipers, I don't want to say unbeatable. They're not unbeatable. No team's unbeatable, but I don't think this is the week. I just don't believe in the quarterback for the Dragons. Let's talk about the Dragons a little bit because the Vipers are well-rounded. The Dragons, they got it defensively. They got a great receiving core. They got a great running back. The quarterback is the problem. I'm going to say it right now. Marcus McNeil, you watch the end of those games. They were bad decisions, trying to rush it, getting clobbered to trying to throw it to. He just doesn't feel confident out there. So it's hard to go for these Dragons. They're one quarterback away from being a really good team. I'm going for the Vipers on this one.
Jeez, nice. I agree with you. I agree with both you guys on this one. What next? We got the Bears Gators. So, who wants to go first on this one? One of you guys can go first on this one.
Well, I'll take it. I mean, Bears got rid of McNamara, picked up Benjamin Harris, who, I mean, both QBs were struggling on their teams. New scenery might help. But I think the Gators, like they're close to being above 500. They've had some close ones. They're second in the league in scoring. They got the best rush offense. Rico Bennett's unstoppable. But I rush defense aside from the Bears, it's going to be Rico Bennett and Mike Davis running wild in this one. But I like the Gators firepower over the Bears in this one. I'm going to say 28-21 Gators.
Okay. Commish, you want up or you want me?
Yeah, no, that's great. The Bears, man, they for a great defensive team, they've been struggling. They're 12th in the league for passing yards allowed, over almost 1,200 yards in 4 games that they've allowed. But yeah, these two running backs are going to be phenomenal. I'm excited about these two, Rico Bennett basically versus Mike Davis. But the Gators definitely have the cutting edge. I think this is the game where the Gators really assert themselves. And it's just another long road for these Bears, man. They got to figure something out.
To 27 for the Gators.
Yeah, great prediction.
Yeah. So, moving on, let's go to the Wildcats Scorpions. Wildcats and Scorpions. Let me see. Jackie Wilson. Craig Jackson. Ooh, wow, those names are starting to ring bells in the league. They definitely got a chance to improve on their team and start contending. I think the Scorpions are just hitting rough patches. The Wildcats have they've also been playing well, but there's not really much you can say about the Wildcats at this point. They've been playing the way they've been playing since week 1. Great ball control. They got a great young quarterback. They got all the weapons they need to win games. And for that reason, I think the Wildcats are going to have a win in this game. It's going to be defensive, though. I think the defenses are going to step up. But I think the score is going to be 16 for the Wildcats, 13 for the Scorpions. Close one. Another field goal difference, guys.
Going way against that. We've got the top scoring team in the league against the third top scoring team in the league. The best offense in the league against the 4th best passing offense. Now, the Scorpions have only ran for 223 yards in the season. Rico Bennett gets more yards than that in one game. But 220, they're clearly live or dying by the pass. Jackie Wilson makes the team go. Scorpions are the worst defense in the league, worst pass defense against the best passed offense. But we all know what Gene Ingram and Jackie Wilson can do. These guys are going to light it up. This is going to be a shootout. I'm going 42-38.
Oh,
Scorpions.
wow.
Scorpions.
Wow.
Yes. Nice. Yo, awesome, Demons. I love that one. But hey, you got to understand, this is the Scorpions rival. He understands these Scorpions and has a lot of respect for this team. He knows, and I do too. These Scorpions are a phenomenal team and have really turned it around. Jeannie Ingram has 16 touchdowns, which leads the league in passing touchdowns. The old veteran. What a clash between these two teams with Jeannie Ingram. Dave Rogers, who was a rookie at the time, won the championship game with Jeannie Ingram, and now he's playing against his mentor and his veteran. And you know, these two teams have a lot of respect for each other, and Jeannie Ingram has won a championship for both of these teams. But when it comes down to, yes, the big one on the board is look at all the firsts for the Wildcats. 3 different categories they're in first, and 2 different categories that the Scorpions are in last. And one of them happens to be defense. And allowing the pass. But the big one here is they're both tied for +4 for turnover differential, second in the league. And they both score a lot of points. This is going to be a huge shootout. And I have to go with the Wildcats just because I believe in the team. But I would not be shocked if the Scorpions pull this one off here.
No, that's what I said. It's 16-13. That's what I said. Close game. Field goal margin, boys. All right, let's go. We got 2 more to cover, I believe. So let's start with the Gorillas versus the Rhinos. I guess I'll go first because I don't want to talk about my Rhinos for an hour. But I honestly think the Rhinos are going to win this game. I wasn't putting it past the Gorillas to put up a fight, though. I think this might be the game for the Gorillas that the Wolverines had, and to start a trend of a winning trend. But against the Rhinos, I just don't see it happening. I'm going 30 for the Rhinos, 14 Gorillas.
Nice.
Blowout prediction. And I got to agree. I mean, the Gorillas, out of the 2 expansion teams, they've been struggling a lot more than the Wolverines. Israel Pitts has some decent stats, but he hasn't looked great. A lot of it's coming late in the games where the game's far already over.
I think he's going to need a year or 2. Sorry to cut you off. I think he's going to need a year or 2 to get it together, season or 2.
Yeah, it needs some progression. The 4-0 Rhinos against the 0-4 Gorillas. I mean, if we're not unanimous on this one, someone's making a bold prediction, I think. I'm going Rhinos. They're probably going to win by more than 1 score. I'll give it 24-14 Rhinos.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Rhinos if it was my last dollar, if I had to. But for entertainment's sake, why don't I go with the Gorillas here? And the Gorillas, this is the game where they're going to make the Rhinos prove that they can score a lot of points. They're 10th in the league at 26 points a game. They've only been allowing 17. Can the Gorillas score more than 17 and win a very close matchup and force these Rhinos to play well? They're at home, though. The Rhinos got all the advantage, but they don't have anything to lose. And this is a desperate 0-4 team that needs a win here. And maybe they can get in a shootout with these Rhinos, and maybe these Rhinos can't keep up. They're 13th in the league offensively. Not one of them is shining. They've all been playing great. But I want to see these Rhinos blow them out, and then I'll feel better about it.
Johnny. +5 turnover differential versus -5 turnover differential.
That's the big one there.
Numbers don't lie.
Yeah. That's a 10 turnover difference in 4 games.
I got to try it. This one's for the Gorillas.
All right. You're being nice because you're commish. I get it.
Hey,
I got to give everyone some love.
I'm going to keep it a buck, man. It's up in the air for the Gorillas. You know what I'm saying? All there is opportunity. Now,
there's a lot of reasons why they lose this game. There's a lot of reasons why they lose the game. The only way I can see it is it getting in an offensive shootout and the Rhinos somehow not being able to keep up. It's the only way I think they win.
I mean,
look at the points per game. It's close.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, for some reason, some of the stats for the Rhinos are just trash. I mean, it's very deceiving, but we're undefeated. So do the math on that one. Last but not
the
least,
Gorillas. I'd like to see the Gorillas go with the vet QB one of these weeks and see what they do with the vet in there. They have a 99 QB bench.
I agree. I think it's time.
I mean, that was just
Yeah,
unnecessary information, but hey, I digress. But let's go. Last one, we got the Demons against the Werewolves. I don't believe we said that one, did we? No, we didn't talk
No.
about them. All right, yeah. So we got the Demons and Werewolves. So the Demons are 4-1.
Your favorite team?
What was that?
They're your favorite team.
Yeah, no, in the multiverse. But in here, and in reality, the Demons have a chance to make a statement game. You know, they have one loss. They could still be undefeated if you ask me. Against the Werewolves, who are still looking for a win, not a win, but they're still looking for the opportunity to show how well they can play ball, how well their team is gelling, and make a statement also for next season. So for this game, to make it short and sweet, I got the Demons winning 33-20.
Yeah, I'll try not to talk about my own team too much. I mean, we struggled last week against the Cobras. Werewolves got the top defense in the league, but I mean, I think the Demons have that explosiveness this year where they can score on demand. I'm going with the Demons 28-21.
Nice. What do you say, Kamish?
He's muted.
Oh, he's muted. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Hey, I'll talk about the Demons a little bit. No problem. I love the Demons. I think they're a phenomenal team. I think they score a lot of points. They look complete.
Gorillas. I'd like to see the Gorillas go with the vet QB one of these weeks and see what they do with the vet in there. They have a 99 QB bench.
I agree. I think it's time.
I mean, that was just unnecessary information, but hey, I digress. But let's go. Last one, we got the Demons against the Werewolves. I don't believe we said that one, did we? No, we didn't talk about them. All right, yeah. So we got the Demons and Werewolves. So the Demons are 4-1.
Your favorite team?
What was that?
They're your favorite team.
Yeah, no, in the multiverse. But in here, and in reality, the Demons have a chance to make a statement game. You know, they have one loss. They could still be undefeated if you ask me. Against the Werewolves, who are still looking for a win, not a win, but they're still looking for the opportunity to show how well they can play ball, how well their team is gelling, and make a statement also for next season. So for this game, to make it short and sweet, I got the Demons winning 33-20.
Yeah, I'll try not to talk about my own team too much. I mean, we struggled last week against the Cobras. Werewolves got the top defense in the league, but I mean, I think the Demons have that explosiveness this year where they can score on demand. I'm going with the Demons 28-21.
Nice. What do you say, Kamish?
He's muted.
Oh, he's muted. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Hey, I'll talk about the Demons a little bit. No problem. I love the Demons. I think they're a phenomenal team. I think they score a lot of points. They look completely different than they looked last year, but their defense second for pass defense in the league, going against the number one total defense in the league. I see this as a very defensive match. I don't think either one of them scoring over 30 like the Demons predicted there, but the Wolverines defense is for real. I really want to see these Demons score a lot of points or do really well offensively against this team. Because if they can do it against this team, then that's going to tell me a lot personally about the Demons. Big test, I think, for me. They're 3-1. They're battle tested. Let's see what they can do against this really strong defense in these Werewolves. The Werewolves, though, offensively, man, they're struggling. The running back, Chris Jones, he ain't like he was last season where he led the league in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns. He's coming off to a bad start. They're 12th in total offense, 11th in points per game. They really need to figure something out on offensively, and that's where I think the Demons turn the table because their defense is phenomenal, especially with now Charles Fern, Nate Hollinsworth made Bradley McNamara lose his job.
Yeah.
And you know that they're all excited about that in the locker room, and they're going to ride this momentum. So I'm going with the Demons over the Werewolves for sure.
Nice.
Scored. Can't get out of score.
I'm gonna say under. I'm gonna say 20-17. Demons.
Mm-hmm. You don't think the Demons can handle a little bit more points there?
Against the Werewolves, I want to see it. I'll be impressed if it's over 30. I wouldn't be shocked if it's under 20.
Demons are still young.
I'm giving a whole touchdown to Antoine. I think not Antoine. I'm giving a whole touchdown to Seth White. I think he's got one. I don't know about you guys, but I think he's been looking pretty nice. He's made a couple nice catches last game.
Yeah, it'll be CJ Holiday one way or the other because he also returns kicks, and he got one this year too.
Nice. Well, there you have it, boys. This is 20-minute video exactly on the dot. So we're gonna end it there. Hope you guys enjoy week 5, and we'll see you next time. CSFL. Thanks for showing up, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, sir.